worry, guys. Don't worry. It's me, your boy Dracula. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to That Dracula Guy. Back here with Friday the 13th. We're entering a new era of Jason Goes to Hell. And here we are. It's Halloween weekend, everyone. As you can tell, I've gone out. I've put an effort in, and I've turned up as you know, a really great Dracula. Like Dracula the Friday the 13th fan. That's who I've come as this year. Honestly though, I saw this and thought it was the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. Like Dracula would just walk around with a pendant with his name on, like he's at like a speed dating place. Hi, I'm Dracula. I like Friday the 13th movies. That's why I'm here. As I said, we are jumping into Jason Goes to Hell. We're moving on from the Friday the 13th titles, and we're jumping into something else. I believe a new studio is now in charge of the movies, and I don't know what that means. All I've been warned is that these movies, they may not be good. They may not be to your liking. So, you know, I thought for entertainment value, I would, you know, compare, and hopefully this will make some form of entertainment out of all of this for everyone. Alright, last time on Friday the 13th, what happened was Jason was in Manhattan, New York City, and he got hit by a tidal wave of toxic waste that turned him into a little baby boy in the sewers. I couldn't quite tell if he was dead or not, but he looked pretty down and out. Like, I don't get how Jason would ever come back from that. So I'm highly expecting him not to come back from that, as in that's going to be wiped clean. Like, we're not picking up from there at all. Because there's a new studio going into this, and it's going to be a wholly new thing. I'm expecting not to be picking up from there. All I've got to go off of for this movie really is the front cover of the Blu-ray, which is a silver hockey mask with flames and a weird looking worm. That's what I've got to go off. So I don't know what that means, so I suppose we'll just jump into it and see what happens. But before we do, please consider liking this video if you do enjoy the reaction, and maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. And there's a bunch of other content on the channel, so please check that out as well. And there's also a Discord server, the link in the description, if you want to make movie recommendations or just hang out with other movie lovers and the like. But for now, let's jump into Jason Goes to Hell. Okay, why are we using those weird little tube things that you go wow with for the music? The hell was that? Ghost? Are they ghosts now? What's going on? If this is Jason, he was just like, I sense nudity. Let the killing begin. What the? Jesus. Hello? Hello? What the hell? What the hell is going on? This is insane. I almost can't believe what I'm seeing, and yet I'm seeing it. Apparently the government has an interest in Jason Voorhees. That's what I'm gleaming from whatever this is. Well, Jason's dead. Credits, I suppose. He's already there, apparently. The final Friday, is it? Okay.
Name Voorhees.
Eyes only.
This case is eyes only.
What does that even mean? Eyes only. No hands, nothing. Only eyes. So I'm assuming the idea here is the government want to find out why Jason was like immortal, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, they want to know how we continue to live. I have a feeling that this film was constructed around the idea of, what happens if we kill Jason off right at the start? What a thrilling open that would be. And then people would be like, what happens next? And that's about as far as the thought process went. Then they were just like, this happens. Well, that's weird. You're a man of science, figure it out. That doesn't seem very scientific. Get some heartburn. What on earth is going on? Right, has Jason just possessed that man? Is that what we're going with? Is that how this movie's gonna go?
How many people actually get a chance to say whatever they want to Jason Voorhees? How you doing, you fat-ass, maggoty, blown-up...
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking any
Bill!
Jason took all those insults personally, apparently.
Are these men victims of a serial killer only believed to be deceased? Many say yes. Hi.
What on earth am I watching? This is so bizarre.
Jason was believed to have drowned in Camp Crystal Lake at the tender age of 11. Sadly, he did not. Since then, he has been responsible for 83 confirmed murders.
You can't say that on the news. You cannot say that on the news. Sadly, this child didn't die.
I'm going to say 2 words to you, Mr. Duke, and I want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Shoot.
Jason Voorhees.
Well, that makes me think of a little girl in a pink dress sticking a hot dog through a donut. What you think of as Jason is not Jason. That body he's wearing, that's just meat. Boy knows how to dress. He wears other people's bodies like folks wear a suit. Or he may get blown up, but that's just a little minor inconvenience for him.
Does he?
Just get himself another body.
Is that a thing he's ever done before?
There's only one way to put an end to him for all time, and I'm the only one that knows the way. 500 grand is my fee.
So this bounty hunter is extorting people. Like, hey, if you want this guy dead, you come to me and you pay me my money. So this whole time, every time Jason has died, he's just gone into another body. Although we know that is exactly not what has happened. Remember earlier when I was saying, I think they thought it'd be a cool idea to kill Jason off at the start of the movie, and then they had nothing to go after that? I rest my case.
I'm gonna kill Jason Voorhees. I need you to help me.
What do you want?
You know what I want. And you know why I need you.
What the hell is going on now?
What's the problem here?
Oh, I was just making your girlfriend there a little proposition, Chief. And why don't you blow me, Chief? Right after your girlfriend there gets through.
That's my lady you're talking about.
Well, now, see, she is only your lady because she ain't had a taste of the Duke yet. He's coming for you, Diana. And your daughter. Lock your doors.
This guy's just fear-mongering now. It's just... I feel like he could be handling whatever he's trying to do with a bit more tact, you know? He's just walking into places like, give me money. Jason's coming for you. He's not dead. And suck my while you're at it. Like, what is he doing?
Come to my house tonight at 11. And don't be late.
Okay, so apparently the key to stopping Jason, or this body-hopping version of Jason, rests in the hands of a waitress from a diner. Okay. We'll go with that, I suppose.
We're going to Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh, yeah? Planning on smoking a little dope, having a little premarital sex, and getting slaughtered?
Pull over, please. We'd like to get out. Jason? Jason, you back in the woods? You've come back? You went... You got blown the hell up, possessed someone else's body, and he's decided, I'm just going to go back to the woods. Okay.
You think you're ready for Tony the Wonder Llama?
The what? The Wonder Llama. Is that what he just said? Oh! Oh god! Oh god! Should have used a condom, kids. I can't do it. I can't. Just random doctor man in his lab coat running around. Bob Jason now, I suppose.
We've only got till 10:30. Get in!
He saw kissing, and he was not impressed. Oh! That's a big yikes right there. The hell is this? I didn't know you were into this kind of thing, Jason, but... Alright, if that's your thing. Gonna shave his tash? Not a fan of the moustache? You mean you have one? You have a moustache right now. I'm not sure if you're aware. Wow. Okay. That was a scene that happened in a movie, and I have now seen it. I don't think I'll ever unsee it.
What are you doing? Josh! Oh, Jesus.
The mirror tells all! Hey, I didn't know how accurate this makeup was going to be. Oh, there's a flooding. Okay, that was an odd choice to go for the dive. I did not expect her to be dead that quick. I'm so confused. There's so much going on, and I'm fairly sure none of it makes any sense. Call an ambulance. Don't move her. Don't move her. Call an ambulance.
Oh, Diana.
Oh god, this guy's gonna get the blame. So now, other than the possessed Jason demon, whatever the hell's going on, we've now got this this law murder drama going on.
I'll be back later.
With guy trying to prove he didn't
What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna
kill the woman.
It was Jason that killed Diana. There's only one way to put an end to that devil.
Pay me $5,000. That's how you do it.
Tell me,
Information like that is very expensive.
what's your price?
I think your cost of this is very, very high. Are you ready to pay?
Yes?
Are you ready to pay?
That's not how pricing works. You have to tell them what it is
Yes.
first.
Oh!
Was that necessary? Was that necessary? I don't think you're very good at your job, Bounty Hunter.
The only way to kill Jason Voorhees is to destroy his heart. Only one person can do that now that Diana's dead. Her daughter.
What does he want?
Same thing he wanted her mother for. You want information? You gotta pay.
What is this? What is the point of this?
Oh, jeez.
Jason needs to be reborn again, and he needs Jessica to do it.
How do we liven up this exposition scene? We don't know. Have him break some fingers while he's doing it.
In a Voorhees was he born. Through a Voorhees may he be reborn. And only by the hands of a Voorhees will he die.
Wow. That is convolution in a nutshell right there.
That son of a bitch broke my finger!
Jesus!
Let me take a look, okay?
Okay, there might actually been a point to it. Okay, no, there really wasn't a point to it. Like, he could have done that without breaking his fingers.
Switch in here. I'll come back and check on you, make sure you're okay.
Right, social services, social services. That's Jason's house. We only got a little glimpse of it earlier, but he lived in a mansion. That's the Necronomicon from Evil Dead. What's that doing there? Like, I'm not even, like, pretending. That's the actual prop from that movie. What? That's unfortunate.
Guess what tomorrow's headline is going to read? Body of slain Voorhees woman stolen from morgue. Last night, I stole Diana's body, and I hid it here in the closet. And then I went home and her daughter.
Well, this guy needs removing. Removing from the movie. Here's our guy. I had suspected he would be the one. We found our removable object. Why did the other guy need, like, strapping down and a shave before this could happen? This movie should have just been called Jason French Kisses People to Death. Oh, that's wet. Oh! Oh! I really didn't expect that level of practical effect to happen in this movie for some reason. Now we know what the life cycle is of the Jason possessions. Get possessed, body gets run down, he moves on, and the body just instantly decomposes, apparently. Not that it makes any of this make any more sense, but it's a thing, apparently.
Scared the hell out of me. Where have you been?
Well, I've been got French kissed by Jason, and now I'm going to do it to you.
Get away from her.
This looks great for you, guy. This is really a good look. Look, my makeup, it matches. Once again, I'm here. I made the right call.
Stephen, please just let me go.
Look, Jess, you and the baby are in a lot of danger. I can help.
Well, that was some ADR, if I ever heard it.
Let's go get the baby.
Fucking psycho! You killed my mother! You think I'd let you near my baby?
I told you, it wasn't a good look, dude. You just barged in, punched a guy, kidnapped, and then ran a guy over. Not a good look.
Oh, Randy.
Yeah. You kind of deserved it. Well, that was awkward.
I got a gun. I got a gun.
What the hell is this? Some weird comedy shtick that's going on.
Yeah. Well, I will hear from you.
Stop right there!
Oh my god! That was like the coolest moment in this whole movie. It made no sense, and I feel like that was the reason that guy got hired for the gig. Can you jump over your handcuffs? Yeah, sure, I can do that. You're hired. Oh! Oh! Why is this all being shot in slow-mo? Well then, that was interesting. Right, this slow-mo has got to stop. The slow-mo has got to stop. Okay. Where's she going? Where is she going? I'm going to leave now, bye! Presumably to try and find the baby, but she could have said that.
I have your baby. Come to the Voorhees house. Alone.
Okay, there we go. That makes a bit more sense.
Tonight we can send Jason Voorhees straight to hell for all time.
You don't need me for that.
Yes, I do.
What in God's name is going on?
Until you kill him, it will never be over.
He brings up a good point. He's really bad at making his points, but he brought up a good one. I'm guessing the reason we're not seeing who this person is that they're going to be the one who gets possessed. Oh my god.
Jason will have jumped into a new body by now.
Couldn't be Steve.
Anyone. Do you understand?
What the hell is this? A trap door?
Duke, what should I do?
Kill them, both of them!
No!
Kill them all! Kill everyone!
Knife.
Poor Randy. He was just trying to live his best life, try and do solid for a friend. Then he gets possessed. Ah, well, I suppose that's the demon worm thing. So Jason is a little demon. He's a little demon worm.
That part about being reborn through a Voorhees woman doesn't have to be a living woman. Duke, that thing's in the basement with Jessica's mother.
Holy Mother of God.
Oh my god, what the I can't. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. He just decided to morph back into himself, hockey mask and all. If you could just get that dagger, please. Just a bit more sharpish. If you could take this extremely silly, convoluted plot just a little bit more seriously, please, lady, and kill this man. We're into that territory of we can't kill the guy off, so we have to throw him around everywhere. Don't miss. So what happens? What happens? He's been stabbed with the ancient dagger of something or other.
Go to hell!
Oh, the wobbly sticks back. The wobbly sticks. Are you not going to help him? You're not going to help him. You're just going to let this happen. Okay, well, there he goes. Bye, Jason. Bye. Down to hell you go, apparently. Along with all the little tubes. I had the perfect sound design. What? So what is it? How did you make that? You don't need to know. You don't need to know how I made that weird noise. Just know that I'm a genius, sir. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. That was something. Well, that ending explains a whole lot. Oh, God. Okay, that was the reaction to Jason Goes to Hell. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. Maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. But for right now, we're going to talk about this movie. Oh, God. That was... I don't even think convoluted begins to cover it, really. So as expected, we didn't carry on from part 8. I didn't think we would, because obviously a new studio came in to make this. They probably didn't really give a damn about the previous continuity. They were just coming in, we have an idea, we know what we want to do, and let's just to talk to that ending. I know Freddy vs. Jason is a thing. I've seen Freddy vs. Jason years ago, but I never knew what the follow-up was, like how it came about, like the context of why Jason is in hell or whatever. I kind of assumed this might have some linkage to it, but that ending pretty much explains the whole existence of this movie. Like, it's kind of plain and clear that they made this movie just to get to that. They needed some sort of plot line that would allow them to introduce the idea of hell and otherworldly creatures or whatever, so that then they could have Freddy's glove come up, take him down, and then say, "Hey, Freddy vs. Jason coming to a cinema near you." That was basically the entire point of this movie. But that aside, let's take a look at what this put out on offer, shall we? Firstly, didn't know how accurate this was going to be for this movie. Like, no idea. Like, you're probably thinking, oh, he's done his no idea how accurate I was going to be with that. And then secondly, I do want to point out, like, silver linings. Let's look at some positives that came from this movie. There were some really good practical effects in this, and I was not expecting that. Genuinely was not expecting any of that in this. Like, the guy decomposing was gross and really well done. So, you know, top marks for that. And then, you know, just sort of the practical blood effects and, you know, all of that stuff. I really wasn't expecting any of that in this. Like, you know, all the other movies next to this one, a lot of them look really tame in terms of the gore and the violence. Like, gotta give this movie props for that at the very least. However, there is a major problem with this movie in that it has the audacity to have Jason in the title of the movie and him not really be featured, but he is featured at all. Like, if the movie has Jason in the title, you'd be forgiven for wanting to see, you know, your favourite hockey mask wearing, machete wielding serial killer guy in the movie. Nope, not until the very end. So that is a bit of a problem, that Jason is essentially played by a bunch of random people who have to act like zombies. Like, the whole following of Jason throughout this movie didn't make any sense. Like, obviously he gets blown up, killed by the government because apparently they've had enough of him. That's really the only reason. So once he resurrects himself and possesses a body, what does he do first? Does he go on the hunt for the woman that he needs to resurrect himself? No, he takes a trip back to Camp Crystal Lake. Just off some random people in the woods, just for the hell of it, you know, just the fun, you know. We're here for a Jason movie, let's go kill some random people camping. Oh wait, there's the rest of the story to get to. Better head back into town. Find the people that I'm actually looking for. The most convoluted story arc. Like, Jason can only be killed by another 4 he's and be resurrected by another 4 he's, and he's some sort of demon worm thing. When did that happen? Was it when Tommy resurrected him from the dead? He became some sort of weird demon thing inside of that rotting corpse of a body. Like, it's weird. Like I said at the beginning of this reaction, it was clear that they had a beginning and now seeing the end and an end. They thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we killed Jason right at the start of the movie? And then people would be like, what? What's going to happen next? I don't know. And they didn't either. So they just came up with stuff on the fly. Like, oh, maybe he possesses people. And then he jumps into other people. And then in order to kill him, you need this dagger from an ancient history museum of some description. And then it sends him back to hell because then we need to introduce Freddy at the end. So we'll do that, and that will all come up gravy at the end. It is ridiculous. This movie is ridiculous. Like I say, there's some cool moments, like moment to moment, but it isn't a Jason movie. It isn't a Friday the 13th movie. It's a demon possession movie with some action scenes and some gore, and then Jason shows up at the end. Like, that's what this movie is. Like, there's no other way to describe it. And then there's these random little comedy scenes that don't add anything to anything. Like they don't add anything to any of the characters. They don't add anything to the story. They're just kind of there. Although I was grateful that we stuck to the tried and tested method of making one asshole that we're all really, really happy to see get killed. And in this case, killed and possessed, and then dealt a load of punishment by everyone in the town, apparently. So that was good. Poor Josh, who just seemed like a nice, friendly guy. He got to be decomposed just for the sake of it, just to sort of show what happens, I suppose, when Jason leaves a body that he's possessed. I'm just kind of bewildered by the whole thing, honestly. Like, someone came up with this idea and thought, yeah, that'll work. Like, how do we turn the wheel on the Friday the 13th franchise? How do we push it into new directions? Oh, we'll turn Jason into a little demon worm and we won't actually have him in most of the movie. We'll just have other people pretend to be him, and then he'll be in it at the end, and that'll be it. So yeah, this movie very much comes across as a game of, we have a good beginning, what we think is cool, and we have an ending that we think will get people excited for what's to come next. And that's about it. Everything in the middle is just kind of throwing stuff. Let's throw stuff at the wall and see if anything sticks. So hopefully it will make something, right? This will be a movie in the end. That's movies, right? There's just a load of bits in the middle that get you to the end. But other than that, you know, I suppose Duke is a memorable character, even though he's really bad at his job. Like, awful. Like, like, he knows what he's doing, but he has no way to actually instigate what he wants to do. Like, he can't talk to people properly. He breaks people's fingers randomly, but he is certainly memorable, so I'll give him that. He's just, I'm not sure if it's the right kind of memorable. And then other than him, all the other characters are basically not really characters. They're just there to serve plot. I can't even remember her name. Like, the daughter is apparently a Voorhees, and that's about it. That's her character. You're a Voorhees. Go with it. She doesn't really feel like a well-rounded character, but it feels like she should be. You know, because she's meant to be a Voorhees, she feels like that should be a fleshed out character, but it's not. It's just, well, she's a Voorhees because the plot requires her to be one, and that's it. Like, and that's kind of this movie in a nutshell, really. It's just a bunch of, well, the plot requires it because this is all we can think of, so that's how it is, and that's this movie, pretty much. Not really much else to say about it, other than there's certain elements of it that are burnt into my brain, not necessarily for the right reasons. So yeah, this one comes pretty low in my estimations with all these movies, because it just doesn't... It feels like I liked that these movies went down a supernatural road, but whilst maintaining what feels like Friday the 13th, like, in essence, right? I didn't mind. I enjoyed Zombie Jason and all that stuff, but it still felt like a Friday the 13th movie. This felt like, I don't know what, weird, bizarre, many other words you could attach to it. Like, it's just, it didn't do it for me. Let's put it that way. Despite some of the random, like, fight scenes that had some cool effect in them, that's about it, really. That's all I can really say positive about the movie, but otherwise it really just didn't do anything for me. It just felt very silly and convoluted, and like a really roundabout way to get to the end to have Freddy's glove show up at the end, and that's about it. But yeah, that's Jason Goes to Hell, and we're going to be moving on to the next one, Jason X, which I know the premise of, but I'll see you there. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps me know you like it and helps this video get seen by more people. And maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. And plus, there's a bunch of other content on the channel, so please do go check that out as well. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.